ripped a path between our realities, injecting a blight that spread like poison. Our cosmos of order and balance was shattered forever. Dying, corrupted, and consumed. We had no choice. We are outcasts in the chaos that is your universe, willing to do anything to save our own.
This unlucky people have come because a rift in the fabric between the universes threatens their existence. Things look bleak, hopeless even. In desperation, the Communion has sent an advance party through the rift into this terrifying galaxy with one goal: saving the Riftborn civilization. You lead the party, and the weight of the survival of your people rests upon your decisions. Go with strength and with hope. Failure is not an option.
Hey, everybody. Heuntz here, and welcome back to a new Endless Space 2 playthrough. It has been a little while. Our Modani run ended rather unsumeriously in defeat when our entire navies got destroyed. My fault. I made a few mistakes. As always, there's always room for improvement. I did lose a lot of seasons or recordings, so I do apologize. But we are back. We're playing as the Riftborn this time, and it's been a little while since we did a new player guide, and I really enjoy doing those. So we're back, and we're going to be doing a new player guide, and we're playing as the Riftborn. So everyone, just sit back, relax, grab a snack, and I have a feeling you're going to be yelling at your screen a little bit. Don't forget, if you're enjoying, hit that like and leave a comment down below what you want to see in the future. I'm doing this because you guys had said you want right into the gameplay, so we're getting into that. How I set up this race, this galaxy, I go over all that at the end of this episode. So if you want to see that, just hold on to your horses at the end and you'll see that. But let's get to it. We have 2 population of the Riftborn, which is kind of nice. We're on Vanguard. Starting off with, we can build singularities. They do need special resources. Oh my god, Zazamos. That is a wonderful, wonderful planet with titanium and hyperium. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to need to research Monsoon. But these other Riftborn, they start with 5 dust, 5 science, and 5 production. We do have 1 Epstis, which is plus 5 food on sterile. We do have 2 sterile, so we will want to move these guys over to Zazamos the 4th and Zazamos 1 to get that sterile perk and that extra 5 food. That's kind of nice. Now, as you can see, we're only going to be having food on the Epstis. The Riftborn don't need food. That's a nice. You fabricate and build. All the production is consumed. And effects while in construction. Starts after turn. Blocks the construction queue. Oh, that's into manpower. Oh, never mind. How do you build a pub then? Oh, here we go. Machines. Machine embodiment. Okay, so 4 turns and we get a production. So it's 150. So if we can get like 300 production going, we can produce 2 of these a turn. That's kind of nice. But first, I'm going to start with drone networks because we do need that production as quickly as possible. Not just for a building pop, but also, it's kind of nice that that's how you get manpower, is we can fabricate and have a lot of manpower. Holy crap. Drone networks, yeah, production is going good. Food, that'll be good for the Epstis, the EPs, we'll call them the EPs. I'll be good for that, but otherwise, We'll leave that. And let me just rebuild. Reality. Actually, no. Interplanetary transport. Go that. That's 3. Why does it not say? It's 3 production per strategic resource you have. 3 production, 2 population. If you have a strategic resource, and otherwise it's just 1. So if you have a strategic resource, it's 4 production. Production is always key in this game. This game comes with Fizz. If you haven't played a 4X before, welcome. 4X is very much a strategy game where it's exploration. Explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. Wow. 4X. So you want to do, main thing is definitely science. Science is key. Science gets you technology. Technology lets you build more things, construct, and of course, dominate. Oh, this is like the same galaxy we had last time. This is kind of interesting. Though this looks like 2, wow, spiral galaxies combining. This is such a beautiful skybox of a game. Such a beautiful skybox of a game. So there is many different ways to have victories. This game has, and most of these are going to be general for all strategy games. You have a score victory, so you have a amount of turns until game over. So this is 300, the highest score will win. There's supremacy, where you own all the home systems. This game has conquest, where you own all the as a certain amount of star systems. There's science, and this game went for science victory. You have to own all 4 of these end nodes of technology, and this is the technology tree. Every game is gonna be the same, but each race has its own perks, and they'll come with these yin yang symbols, or even the Riftborn symbol. Interesting. Oh, it's basically because of our affinity. Interesting. Economy. This is interesting for this game. You have to generate the amount just out of the required value of 7 million. And then the wonders. Build Obelisk of Space Time, which is in the technology. So it's basically 2 wins of technology. And the Obelisk of Space Time, I believe, is here. No. I'm not a smart man, it seems. Oh, wow, I'm not. It really does not tell you, does it? Oh, wow. I am not. Oh, it's one of these. There you go. Obelisk of Space Time. I'm special. Yep. These are very good wonders, but you got to build a few of them. And everyone will know and start trying to attack you to stop that. All right. This is our setup. If you want to always starting out this game, you want to get that drone network going. Key, no matter what you want, who you are playing with, drone network first. That would be the best start. All right, we have heroes, and heroes are both interesting looking guy or girl. I'm not sure. E has joined. You can have Navy admirals or you can have governors. When you first start, you want to have your hero on your exploration ship. Why? Because that's the best way to get experience. So there's our hero. If I can click in. He has 10 shield penetration on the ship if he's on a fleet, or if he's on a system, 10 science per anomaly on colonized planets. Kind of nice. The Riftborn, they have basically better as governors, as you can see. They're very good governors with 50 production per anomaly, science, all the like. And this guy will be our governor most likely. Actually, yeah, he will. And he has bean counter, so extra dust, food, and production. Food's bleh, but the dust and production's nice. We will gear him more towards, of course, governor. So that's nice. And for first, you always want to explore. So we'll go out, try and find a new... Wow, that's an endpoint. Alright. We can go here and then go back. I like how I can already colonize Zazamos and Zazamos. It takes 4 turns to colonize those planets. And we'll be sending our colony ship out to explore as well. We want the monsoon. I want the monsoon as quickly as possible. So let's find the monsoon planet. That's Tundra. If you want to colonize, these are the techs you know to colonize. Here's monsoon. Atmospheric filtration. 5 turns. So this is our science tree. Always very important. Oh, I need my timer going. Oops a daisy. Sorry, guys. Usually episodes will get at 20 seconds. This might be a little longer because, of course, I forgot the timer. We'll do 15 minutes. Let the timer go. Tech is in 4 divisions. You have industry, military, science, and population. In this case, it is industry, strategic resources, dust, and trade in the right. Full military up top. This is science and exploration and colonization. I mean, there's some colonizations in other plant systems, so don't worry about that. But there is more colonization in here. And this is all about, as it says, empire development, economy and trade, military, as I said, and science. Very good to know right off the bat where every other corners are. And once you unlock a certain amount of technologies, it goes to the next. So in this first branch, we need just 1, and then we can go to the second. We need 2 here to go to the third, so on and so on. Right now, I said I want that monsoon, so we'll be focusing on the monsoon planet. Because I want those strategic resources as quickly as possible. In this game, there is a Senate function and a population function. So you look at our population, the Riftborn. A certain amount of population is a milestone. With 1 pop, we get these effects. At 10 population, our industrialist political party goes up, and we'll look at that in 1 second. If you have 20, 15 extra production percentage with a Riftborn in 1 system, so you just need 1, and that system produces 15% more. Get 50, and wormhole travel consumes only half of a ship's remaining movement. Kinda nice. Kinda nice. Pestis, of the EPs, they're ecologists. If you get 10, they get extra production. So, you know what? A system with both, so that's 35% extra production. Kind of cool. I like these guys. And 50, they get their own special law. I don't know if we'll get to that. But this is the Senate, the political background. This will overall change as your empire grows through production, military means, so on and so on. You can try and force this, but it is a little difficult. And with a political party, you get certain laws. We are starting as industrialists, so we get a quick law, which means 15% of industry spent for any construction is converted to dust. So it's a good way to get dust. And each political party has its own beginning law that always gets. And then you have certain law slots. So we can pass extra ones. We cannot afford the cost because we don't have 5 influence. Once we do, we can get beachhead bylaw. So 15 extra production on outposts. 35 happiness on systems for 5 turns when a new colony is founded. Or we can get the green fertility bill, which means you get +3 food per person on anomaly and 10% all bids per anomalies on colonized planets on the system. Kind of nice. You always have, depending on how many political parties you can have per system. And these are the 4 types of governments you can have. You'll get some bonuses. So once we get enough influence, which will be next turn, I definitely want to get the green fertility bill. Oh, wait, do we have an anomaly on our home planet? No, we don't. So never mind. We do have an atmospheric one here. Ooh, I will want to pop that soon. So never mind. Don't need to worry. Hey, you can zoom in. Look how this game is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. yeah. Oh, I love that. Each planet, I mean, just a class of planets. Oh, so nice. And you can zoom in. Also, you can hit planetary scan. Pretty cool. You can see all. I mean, this is kind of like pointless. This is fully pointless, but just a clean, cute kind of detail. You can see everything about this planet. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. But you can see what's made up of the planet. This is important. System management. This will tell you how many of a certain good FID, so science, is produced per person. So here's 4 food per person, 3 production, 4 dust, and 9 science per person on this planet. And you also can just hover over and you can see that as well. So this is like a quick. It also shows you the synergy. So if you have a certain population, this will tell you, hey, I need that pop on this planet. They will benefit the most from here. So there's that. This is dust. I mean, we can't even look at this, so I'm not going to talk about it until we can. Science, we've already gone over. And you can queue up multiple texts by clicking. You can right click is cancel. You can unchange your queue by unclicking. Having a queue is kind of nice because if you have overhead research, it will go to the next tech and it will store it as well. So I have this. I'm going to go next on the xenolinguistics because we do have titanium and I want to start getting that into our planet. There you go. So 8 turns we'll have both, and I'm just going to leave that as that at the moment and see what we might need going forward. These are our ships. We have only 2, the Shadow and the Geist. You can edit your ships as much as you want. It does cost dust and influence to do that. See, I can't put armor there. I can do more movement. Heck, I can do like 11 movement on the colony ship to begin with. That is really actually pretty sexy. I'm so doing that. Okay. This ship's going to cost more to build. So the base is 230. This will be 290 and upkeep 6 dust. But holy crap, this ship will move. And I love the designs of these ships. And then this is the Shadow. Like literally the graphics of this game is so beautiful. I like how the weapons up in the air. This is our exploration ship. The Shadow. We could turn into a military ship. I really could. And there are in the tech specific military ships you might want. It's right here. And they look like our science and exploration ship. So they have like some of the same models. But yeah, this tech, it takes a little bit to get to. You can have your own military ships. And I think I don't care about food, really. I might queue this up. Possibility to go into our military ship as soon as possible. Now, starting off, you do want exploration. You do want to explore and get as much knowledge of your galaxy as possible. Thus, getting exploration ships up will be good. And I think I'm going to do that. Instead of going to interplanetary transport, I'm going to go to drone one Shadow and then into drone networks. The 10th extra production won't be as beneficial to the Shadow because it's 130 and we already have 145. I mean, this could make it to 55. It's just simple math. This will still, no matter what, take 3 turns. Because of that, I'm just going to do the Shadow, 3 turns into drone networks. And we discovered the luxury amphitheoids. So that means most likely that is on our home system. If we discovered it, that means it is this. This will be amphitheoids, or no, it's not gonna be the signal. Huh? Can we have a signal? No, it's gonna be the subterranean. And this is our hero. The quest and diplomacy we'll talk about when that pops. But first off, explore. Get some early production going. That is the key. And then figure out what text you might want. Oh, we can have 3 singularities going at once. Interesting. So compression singularity means we get extra 25% FIDs on our system. Hacking speeds up, experience per turn on ships is up, depletion points per turn on planet. Gain, oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, wow, that's great. So this is a very good, dilation is great on enemy systems. Compression's good on home systems. Good to know, and why I would want to get the titanium up so I can get 20 and pop the compression singularity to get our FIDs going on a home planet as quickly as possible. I think that's good for turn 1. We got all the basics. So let's go. Oh, also in science, I haven't explained this. There are goals. So deeds. Deeds will give you some benefits. Like here, be the first to successfully search 10 curiosities. We get Seekers of Truth, which means we'll get 75 of a luxury resource. We complete this one, create a wealth, have 42, be the first to produce 100 dust in a single star system, get 75 spuds. There's none in the military until you get to the third one. We don't know what this is, but deeds are pretty nice. They will give you some goods. If you want to rush them, you can. On higher difficulty, they're much harder to get to. So you kind of don't... You can kind of ignore them a little bit. Oh, look at these beautiful, beautiful systems. Oh, wow. This has the Kessler syndrome. Anomalies will come in positives, neutrals, and negatives. And this is a negative, so -1 dust production, 2 science per pop. You can... Oh, wow, the meteor just shot through us. You can counteract these with later technology. But let's see what is on this ocean planet. And there's transvines. Interesting. So we found transvines on this planet. They're a strategic resource. They'll give you +3 per person on happiness. And if you... We'll look at this later on. The system development upgrade. We have those. It's 15 happiness. Not bad. And whenever you find a strategic resource or a luxury resource, and this is considered a luxury, while these are strategic, you'll always get 5 of them. So we'll go back. And it also gave us experience. Do 2 of those, and you basically have level 2 of your hero already. And that's kind of nice. And this is at the end of our star system. Alright, so we found Megriz. 2 gases. A lot of production science. I mean, gas planets have very little what am I trying to say? Very little potential because they have small populations, but they will give you a lot of 1 or 2 resources. Like this one, per population will give you 14 production and 14 science, while this will give you 26 production per person. But as you can see, their population is like only 1. So pretty small. Hopefully we find a system to colonize as quickly. Okay, back in our home system. So I will pop this atmosphere curiosity. So we have low gravity and extra experience. Sweet. That means our hero definitely leveled up, as we can see. And that means this one has low gravity, so it's an anomaly. +2 production per person and +2 happiness. So this is going to be a very good plant, not for production or food, but good science. So if we can colonize that, and we can in 4 turns, always going to be 4 turns until we get more people. It will be very good on And that's where the 2 production is coming from. It will be a nice science and good for the EPs. Alright, so our hero is leveling up, which is nice, so let's do that. Assign his new skill, or her skill. By the way, if you want things named after you, I do this on every playthrough. Leave a comment down below, and I'll choose one random commenter to have something named after them. Either a system, a hero, ship class, who knows? Alright, so first off, let's get some extra 15 production. That's gonna be nice. So I can get that. And then we're gonna send out the hero. Oh god, come on. You get experience whenever they do something. So I want to get to level 3 before I bring him onto the Zazimos. Because level 3... Timer, yay. Okay, level 3 will give us 30 production in our home planet, or the system. And not only that, will be 75 production. So 2 turns will be get us a pop basically, and that is why I will want that in the future, like at level 2, because that will drastically double our production basically. And that is the game. Production and science is the key. But I want to thank everyone for coming out. As I said on that, the ending will have how we set up this galaxy. Episodes will be coming out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This is a new player guide. Best ways to win a game. We are doing the Riftborn. Now, this is my first time playing the Riftborn, just FYI. But they are a very nice, I would almost say user-friendly, because you don't have to worry about one strategic resource. Food. You don't need to worry about food too much. So you can focus more on certain strategies. If you are a new player, limiting what you need to do is good for your first 2 to 3 games. So the Umbral Choir, which I say is fun to play as, hate to play against, great for new players. It is a part of a DLC, but it's wonderful for new players because there is one key focus that you need to worry about. United Empire, great for new players, and that is our first new player tutorial guide that we've ever done on the channel. You can definitely check that out. Great because it is baseline standard play. Baseline standard play. No quirks whatsoever, and amazing for new players. Everyone else will have certain quirks that make it unique, like the Riftborn. You have to build a population, but it does let you focus. So I definitely recommend either the Riftborn, the Horatio, or the Umbral Choir or the United Empire as your first time playthrough. 4 races, first time playthrough will give you basic concepts, and I hope this playthrough gives you guys concepts to this game as well. But again, as I said, everything will be going up every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Hit that like and that notification if you want, when you want, so you know, excuse me, what's gonna happen in the future. And we'll sign off here. Thank you again all for watching. Till next time, later alligators. Peace. Hey everybody, welcome to the end of the video. Usually this would be done at the first, but as I most likely said, people want straight to the gameplay, so we've gone to it. But this is the setup for our game and the setup for the new player's guide as we're playing the Riftborn. So I'm just gonna go over the characters, why we have, who we have, the galaxy type, all that I'll be going over for all you guys who want to see this, and it's at the end. So we're going as the Riftborn, they are continuous sculptors, which means they can build singularities, and I'm not sure if we've gotten to that part in this episode, as I'm doing this first before we play, but they can build singularities, which affects time, and they can only be in locations where we can see. That will go into more detail as we play, most likely. We are playing as the Riftborn. Their racial trait is they have 5 dust, 5 science, and 5 production for each one. As you can see, there's no food, no influence, blah blah, that's fine. They don't grow, so they have to be, because they don't grow, they don't need food, which is the nice part. But they do need to be built. So that's why they come with 5 production. I'm not sure how much production it costs per one. We'll see that most likely in the episode. But as playing with them, if we can click on them, we're using the red class, which is kind of nice. We can see the ships in the corner here. I mean, we'll definitely be able to look into them more later on. But as you start, these are their trades. They do start with the Epestus Citizen. Oh my god, my mouse is not cooperating with me when I let go of it. They have +5 on sterile and 1 production, and they do start with 1, as we have seen. They're wearing gyros, which is going to be kind of annoying. They have -1 movement point on their ships. Movement points are key to travel, and having -1 is going to be a little painful. They have bias forward, so they get +10 happiness on sterile planets. That's amazing. But they get -1 per person on fertile, so we don't really want fertile planets if we can help it. I mean, if we get them, okay, it's not the worst thing ever. Yes, -1 population cap, but we do get +1 on sterile, and I have found there is more sterile than fertile in this always in the galaxy. So you know what, that's fine. We can always usually have a pretty happy population. We do start with the plasma metallurgy, xenobiology. We do have a titanium and a hyperium on our planet, so yay, thank God. And that's gonna be really good, the plasma metallurgy. And we start with Vanguard, Republic, and Industrialists. So Vanguard will be, not Vanguard, the Riftborn will be very interesting. We are, hopefully if you didn't want to see this, you skip this part. These are the factions we are playing against. I have chosen them because there are certain ones I just do not want to face. Basically, and it is just being the Umbral Choir. Playing them is fine, and we do have a playthrough of that. Playing them is fine. Playing against them is seriously just a hassle. It is such a hassle. Personally, I just don't like them. I don't find them as a fun opponent. They're fun to play as, but as an opponent, not so much, so we don't have them. So I did a pick through. We have the Lumerus, the Vultures, the Vodani, the Horatio, the Unfallen, and the United Empire we're playing with this time. We have 7 competitors, as you can see. We're playing on normal speed, which is about 300 turns. I mean, we could go slower, but I kind of want to just do normal. Game difficulty is on impossible. Pirates difficulty is normal. We're playing on a random galaxy. There's like many different times, but I just do like random. This doesn't like affect me just but the looks. So random, that's good. Number of constellations is many this time. We're playing on a medium-sized galaxy, so it's recommended for 6. This is for 8. We are 7. No, we'll go with medium. Everyone be more condensed. There might be more fighting and wars going on. And the galaxy density is just random. You could go to advanced and like change so much of this stuff up. But you know what? We're just gonna go random. Oh, and we can like do a galaxy. So you know what? If you want to play along, let's see. We will go with 666. Oh, really? There you go. Wow, my number marker's off. We'll go with 666. So if you want to play along, you can click that set random. I'm not sure exactly how well this will generate. But yeah, 666. If you want to play along, I think you can just copy all this and click 666, and you can see the exact one we're doing. And the age is going to be random. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll get into the game, and I'll see you all next time. Don't forget, of course, always to, especially with the first episode, smash that like. Let me know you want to see more of this, like you really want this, on the comments. Leave that below. So what you might want to see as a new player, what kind of stuff you want me to go over in later episodes, leave that down below. And also, if you're enjoying and want to see more of content just overall, and you want to get notified, hit that subscribe and that bell icon just so you know when a new episode goes live. Though every episode should be going live on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That is my goal at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But till next time, later alligators. Peace.